It made me think, why people don't know about it got to be somebody's agenda for us to not know about this story.
Yeah.
So when I found out about Sebi, and it's about his case that he beat in 1985.
Yeah, that AIDS case.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Why isn't that like the no disrespect, like Rosa Parks? We all know about Rosa Parks didn't get up from her seat. That's an honorable example of, somebody from our history.
Yes, indeed.
Sebi going to court and proving that he cured AIDS.
Absolutely.
Come on, why we don't know about that?
Absolutely.
And
and he just died mysteriously down there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you know how they play.
Oh yeah.
Niggas was tweeting me, Hustle, be careful, man. Your plane gonna go down. I say, niggas better ride for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't pray, ride for a nigga.
Yeah,
DJ Khaled. I didn't know the nigga name was Khaled, or I didn't know none of that. I didn't know who Cuz
really
was.
Know who he was.
I knew another one. I knew that, but I didn't know who dude was. When I met the Migos, I didn't know who the Migos was.
Let me ask you this, Kyle. Is it really true it was some issues with Khaled being in the hood?
No, I'm at the shop working. We get the call, the homies is pressing. It's like, you come on, go over there right now and pull out a camera and see if the homies pull up.
I'm pretty sure.
Exactly. So they pulled up and the homies pulled up. Then they making calls, but well, they up in the hood. They get Big U to call. Big U say, hey, pass the phone to Khaled. Pass the phone to Khaled.
What's up with it, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode with your favorite non-affiliate YouTuber. We're going to cover some more of that Nipsey Hussle stuff today, because today is the 24th, Saturday, August 24th, and within the past 3 days, there's been about 3 good videos that then came out, and I feel like they didn't shed a whole lot of light, or at least, they can give you some areas to kind of, pry a little bit deeper. And, before we get into what these 3 videos is, I just want to give another quick disclaimer. Look, we finna stay here and we're going to marinate on some food for thought in this video right here. And if you do not care about this case, or do you not care about Nip, or you think this is just, what do you call it, gossip or something like that, man, click about the video. Now is your time to exit and get about the video, because save the energy of even putting the bullshit in the comments, because now is your turn. Hit that X button, wherever that shit is, hit that shit, get up out of this video. You ain't gotta watch it, because we gonna expound a little deeper, because none of this shit makes sense to me. Looking at the whole scenario, looking at the whole case, the bits and pieces, especially with these 3 videos we about to get into, none of it lines up, you know what I mean? And if you think this shit is just some open and shut case, then peace to you. Yeah, it is. Dude's locked up, he doing 60 to life, rolling 60, doing 60 to life, right? How that work? But I think there's a lot more to this, and so as always, what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch these videos together, and then we're gonna jump up in them comments and we're gonna discuss what's going on in these videos right here and how they pertain to the overall whole scenario, right? So the first video we're gonna get into is a new interview by Cowboy, right? Now you would think by now Cowboy would then stop giving these interviews, but I guess I don't know, maybe monetary gain, I don't know. But in this interview he does it with Plug Talk. Make sure y'all fuck with Plug Talk. There go they shit right there, peep them out. But in this video, it's one of them more relaxed, not one of them like Vlad interviews. And this one he drinking, smoking, doing the whole 9, right? Thinking off that white Hennessy, right? Now there's a segment in this interview that really stood out to me, because he's talking about the press that Big U had at the DJ Khaled shoot. And it feels like to me like he's trying to clean it up a little bit, right? He's trying to clean up the press. Now, the reason I say he's trying to clean it up is because after y'all watch this clip, let's go back to what Black Sam says. Black Sam says that he went to dinner with Nip that night, and they were discussing the politics about the motherfuckers tripping about the shit, right? So it kind of discredits to what Cowboy says, but let's roll that video.
I didn't know who the Migos was.
Let me ask you this, Kyle. Is it really true it was some issues with Khaled being in the hood?
No, I'm at the shop working. We get the call, the homies is pressing. It's like, you come on, go over there right now and pull out a camera and see if the homies pull up.
I'm pretty sure.
Exactly. So they pulled up and the homies pulled up. Then they making calls, but well, they up in the hood. They get Big U to call. Big U say, hey, pass the phone to Khaled. Pass the phone to Khaled. Khaled, hey, let me get your new number. The old number you got on me ain't the right number. They exchange numbers. But we get the call like, hey, Big, you over there pressing. So we smash over there, get over there. Everything was smooth, though. I got in the damn video. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the time, we thought it was animosity. But like I said, at the time, we got the call. So Black may still be under that. But you got to realize.
It could have been Big U just trying to make his own connect, right?
No, Big U was just, Big U already been plugged. Big U introduced Khaled to the NIP. So he was just refreshing a new number.
Damn,
As
okay.
you, just like what you had to do, you called D to get my number.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to my nigga D-Love.
I'm just saying, but look.
Yeah, I get what you said.
You know what I mean? But we get to call all the homies over there pressing, which they gon' press. You know what I mean? But they dealing with NIP, about the cavalry on the way. But when we get there, it wasn't no action, wasn't no drama. Khaled was never in no problem. Look at the, I got pictures on my phone right now. So you stand, me and the goons are standing right behind Khaled, chilling. You feel me?
No
so
doubt.
you see Nipsey, DJ Khaled, me, then 3 goons.
So I don't know.
So you know if Nipsey there and Khaled there and I'm there.
Yeah.
And these 3 other niggas that's right here in the picture.
Yeah, nobody knows.
So who the fuck? And Sam ain't in the picture. But we know he was there.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't wasn't nothing going on. You know what I mean?
So
but
it's
like
a story told by
we was on our way over there because we thought, just to be clear, we got the phone call. We seen Black on his way over there. Like, man, they over there tripping. So me and the homie jumped in. We followed Black right over there.
So you know who say they was there and handed Khaled the phone?
No.
The guy Loose Cannon.
No.
That's what he said though. That's the narrative. He pulled up.
Not that
They
that I know. I've never seen Loose Cannon in the hood ever in my life. You know what I mean? I already know dude. I never seen him in there in my life. Like I said, Big U may know him or they may have some history, but I've never seen him nowhere not on my watch.
Yeah, he claimed he the guy that gave Khaled the phone.
Well, either way it goes, then if he gave him the phone, then what'd he say? Well, I'm gonna tell you the conversation that Big U said he had with him. He asked him for the phone. He asked him for a phone number, and that was that.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all he said, too.
I'm saying that's what Big U saying. Big U said all I did was updated the phone. Hey, the old number I got on you ain't working, bro. Can I get your new number?
Mm-hmm.
And they exchanged number, and that was that.
Yeah. He's saying that.
And fuck what he saying.
Same thing.
I'm just saying,
the same thing you saying, but he's saying that that's not why he was sent.
He may have been sent to go press.
Yeah.
He may have been sent to go press,
and
but then
he
when
said he felt like a bitch because
but
Big U switched it up.
Well, no. Yeah, he's supposed to switch it up because Khaled down there with Nip. Nigga, yeah, he switched it up. Yeah, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, nigga, yeah. Yeah, bro, he here. Well, yeah, nigga, switch that shit up, nigga,
he with the fam. What's
For
the
sure,
problem?
break it down, nigga, yeah.
Yeah, I feel
You shouldn't have a problem, but you shouldn't feel like no bitch unless you's a bitch. I never felt like a bitch ever unless I'm a bitch. You feel me? Before I feel like a bitch, I'm a sucker nigga. Fuck you mean I feel like a bitch? Nigga, I'm gonna take off, nigga, before I feel like a bitch. Before you feel like a bitch, you should have took off on some shit. You should start socking some shit up, nigga. Yeah, nigga, before I leave feeling like a bitch. How I'ma leave feeling? That don't even sound right. How the fuck I'ma leave feeling like a bitch? Where did that make sense at? I left feeling like a bitch. Nigga, what? You's a bitch. Nigga, stop it.
You know, not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of big politics getting into it with certain people. You know, Hussle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on shit, but we came frontline like we always do. And, you know, niggas gonna know we gonna crash out behind it. We not playing. Ain't nobody saying nothing to Khaled. Ain't nobody doing nothing to Khaled. And he's straight. And Hussle frontline that. And, you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that. And did the video. Khaled got out of there perfect and smooth. And, you know, we appreciated Khaled for showing up and coming to the hood and doing the video. And, you know,
now you see this kind of story is kind of like all over the place, right? At first he got a call, it was Big U, and of course they was trying to press, but they get there, everything was kosher. But like why would Black Sam still be tripping off that shit though? You know what I mean? Like Why would he even make that? Why would he even bring that up in the Big Boy interview? In my opinion, I don't know. That shit just don't, you know. And we've already seen Cowboy contradict himself over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that little piece in the comments right there. You know what I mean? And you know, on that last Big U video, you know, I had some people try to tell me to look at the text message that the year wasn't right on that last text, and I can't zoom in enough. Y'all let me know what y'all see down there. Did y'all see 2019, 2018, 2020? What y'all see on that? I don't know how y'all even seen it because I couldn't see it. But yeah, that video right there with Cowboy, yeah, off that plug talk. I don't know. You know, that's a long ass interview. Y'all go check it out right there. I really ain't see, you know, Nina Boy did a better reaction to that one than anybody thus far. If y'all want a real good reaction to that interview, peep that out. Now, the second video we gonna get into is this one by Alex Alonso of Street TV. So we already know Street TV's been covering this case forever. They've been the one getting all the, you know, 25 minutes of Nip's life and all that good shit, right? Well, he dropped a video, I feel like it was last night, or was that Friday, right? And he dropped the transcripts of the Getaway driver, Benita, and her cross dialogue between the defense and the prosecution, right? So in that interview, he goes over all the statements in there. One thing that really stood out that I'm gonna break down first and foremost is how she changed up her story once she got immunity. And I think that's a real trivial piece that we all should be looking at, right? Like why did her whole story switch up once she got immunity? Like,
did Eric Holder get mad when you said Nipsey was fine and you wanted to take a picture? She said no. They played some of the video, and it turns out that Bernita was in this conversation, or overheard this conversation, was present for it for about 53 seconds. The entire conversation between Eric and Nipsey lasts approximately 4 minutes. She said that you were interviewed on April 2nd, 2019 in a recorded interview. And you were also interviewed by John McKinney on April 29th. Then the defense attorney asked her, did you know that second interview was recorded? And she said no. So they play a clip, and the clip says, what were they talking about? And this is back in 2019. Now this is Bernita's talking in 2019. They're playing a clip. And she said there was tension from Nipsey. You can tell he didn't want to talk to Eric. Nipsey looking like he needed to go somewhere. Eric was talking to Nipsey kind of messy. Then the defense attorney asks, you were listening to a conversation about snitching. You said some interesting things. You said there was tension from Nipsey. And she said Nipsey didn't really want to talk to Eric. Yes, he was brushing Eric off. Nipsey was wanting Eric to stop talking before he took the pic. Eric asked Nipsey if he was a snitch. And then the defense attorney asked, well, yesterday you said Eric was not messy, but this interview from 2019, you said he was messy. And then she said Eric kept asking Nipsey, have you ever snitched? And Nipsey brushed him off. And then the defense attorney played another transcript. He played a clip from the interview. Now, she was interviewed by the cops for about 5 hours. And in this clip, they played a part where she said, I didn't hear an argument, but Eric was a bit aggressive saying cuz. But then the defense attorney said, but yesterday you said Eric was not aggressive. But in the video from 2019, you said he was getting aggressive. So the defense attorney was really trying to establish a level of aggression that was taking place between Nipsey and Eric Holder. And then when you were on the grand jury under oath with immunity, did you know Eric Holder asked about a specific name regarding snitching conversation between Eric Holder and Nipsey Hussle? Apparently, she claimed that a specific name was mentioned during this conversation. At the grand jury, did you say there was a specific name used in that conversation? She said yes, but I don't know the name. And then the defense attorney directed the questioning to the grand jury transcript, page 256, lines 7 to 27. How would you describe the conversation back and forth? Did it seem normal or a fight was about to happen? She said Eric Holder was trying to get to the point about something that happened in the past. He said someone snitched, but I caught it in the middle. How many times did Eric Holder ask Nipsey, you snitched before? You said Eric Holder asked 3 times. Yes, it could have been more. How many times did you hear Eric Holder say something to Nipsey about snitching? Many times, back to back. Have you ever snitched? Was said. Yes, he asked that multiple times, being Eric is asking Nipsey, had he ever snitched? And that pretty much wrapped up Bernita Nicholson's testimony.
What is the narrative that they're trying to push? Because I mean, clearly they want this just to be an open and shut case, right? That's what they want it to look like. So, however you look at that, however you take that, definitely some higher ups, bigger ups. This isn't just a one and done type of thing. They make it look like that, but clearly she's lied like a motherfucker throughout her whole cross-examination, her testimony to the grand jury and the whole nine. And there's the third video that we're gonna get into, but it piggybacks in with the second one, right? So the third video is the same chick, I forget her name right now, but she was the one that did the video talking about, if you from LA, everybody had thought Big U did it at first, so forth, so forth. Mika, that's her name, Mika. Mika did this in her live stream, right? And she made an accusation before y'all come for me. This is people in LA's backyard. So y'all be coming for me, out of towner, not affiliate, but y'all got your own backyard to worry about, because people in your own backyard are coming to the internet and putting all this on here. So here I am again, just reacting to it and giving my 2 cents. So don't come for me. You know what I mean? Don't come for me. This is pastime, free time, and it's something in my mind that occupies a little bit of my mind that I like to get some clarity with a mass consensus, and that's y'all right there. So she made a video, right, and she made an accusation that the reason why Eric Holder pulled up and called Nipsey Hussle snitch was because Jay Stone had told on another Rolling 60 that had got caught up in a armed robbery or something like that. Now, this is a hellified accusation, and for you think for this to be undercover for so many years and not get brought to earth till now, and get brought to earth by her out of all people, I don't know how much validation to give it, right? But it does line up with the issues that Wack had with Jay Stone when his baby mama was tripping about the diapers. I don't know if y'all remember that situation with Jay Stone and his baby mom and Wack, right? I guess Wack gave his baby mom some diapers. He started tripping, and Wack killed the whole situation by saying, don't make me release that paperwork or let them know about you snitching or some shit, right? So that goes way back before this Black Sam issue right there. And I hate to put that on Jay Stone, so I don't really want to breathe too heavy on it. But the internet's talking. This is what the scenario is going into. Let's peep that video real quick.
Mika literally told y'all what the different strokes LA was going through when Nip died. Second, we've never seen any snitch paperwork on Shitty, ever. That has not come to light yet. So no. Also, next, Shitty approached Nip about snitching. Shitty went to that parking lot to approach Nip about snitching. He was being allegedly snitched on. Last thing is, Shitty had a co-defendant named Westwood, and I want y'all to keep saying Westwood because that's fucked up. That nobody's saying this man's name, and he's a reputable dude from where stand-up dude from where he's from. Westwood, a reputable dude, friends with Shitty, friends with Jay Stone. They were all 3 co-defendants. Did a crime, went to jail on the crime. Jay Stone and Westwood bailed out. Shitty stayed in jail. He couldn't bail out. After Westwood bought the lawyer informed Westwood that one of his co-defendants was telling on him. Allegedly, Westwood told some people that it was allegedly J Stone. When Westwood went and approached the 6 Souls about it, I don't know what happened after that, but he lost his life a week later. It was said to be a suicide. And after that, the case was dismissed. Shitty got out of jail. He went on Slauson. He approached Nip about it, about him allegedly being snitched on by J Stone. Nip didn't like what was being said, told him get up out the parking lot. Shitty leaves, comes, and it's my understanding that when Shitty left, he was like, you know what? I don't want to end up like Westwood. He came back and said he about to get Nip out the way first, and that's what's what. And mind you, these are words that's coming from Shitty, and so this is not my words. This is what happened coming from over there. So now RIP to Nip, the legend, you know what I'm saying? Supposedly Big U is privy to this narrative. He's privy to this narrative, like he heard it before. We might have a part 2 of this, y'all. Stay tuned.
Now, after seeing that right there, right, that lines up to a degree, though, with some of the testimony that the Getaway driver had originally stated in her cross-examination that she did hear Eric Holder aggressively asking Nip why he snitched.
When you were on the grand jury under oath with immunity, did you know Eric Holder asked about a specific name regarding snitching conversation between Eric Holder and Nipsey Hussle? Apparently, she claimed that a specific name was mentioned during this conversation. At the grand jury, did you say there was a specific name used in that conversation? She said yes, but I don't know the name. And then the defense attorney directed the questioning to the grand jury transcript, page 256, lines 7 to 27. How would you describe the conversation back and forth? Did it seem normal or a fight was about to happen? She said Eric Holder was trying to get to the point about something that happened in the past. He said someone snitched, but I caught it in the middle. How many times did Eric Holder ask Nipsey, you snitched before? You said Eric Holder asked 3 times. Yes, it could have been more.
But after she got immunity, she changed that story up, and the narrative was that Nip had asked Eric if he had snitched, right? So once her immunity kicked in, once she didn't have to worry about anything else coming down on her, and let's remember that as the Getaway driver, you know, her story is so fucked up because she said, A, she never knew he was a gang member. How you don't know this dude was a gang member? You from LA. How you don't know that by his own mannerisms? 2, you pick this dude, and this kind of goes with old girl Mika's story, right? She said that she met Eric Holder in Long Beach, picking him up as an Uber driver. So kind of goes with the narrative that he moved way out the city, and with Black Samson, he hadn't came around for a long time, the whole 9, right? So, but why on the day of Nip's murder did she pick him up from Long Beach and decide to go way out to Master Burger for food, at all the places to go get food? Why there, right? She said she wanted to go to Slauson swap meet or some shit is what she said later on, right? But you know, she said also he hopped in the car with the rag tied around his neck. Where did the red shirt come from? Did that just magically appear in the car? Where did that red shirt ever come from? And another piece that nobody be paying attention to these transcripts that Alex Alonso dropped was that he said in this video that she testified that before they went to the Marathon parking lot, that Eric Holder stopped and talked to some friends.
So you guys drove straight to LA? She said yes. He wanted to stop in the neighborhood close by. How did you get there? He gave me directions to where he wanted me to go. Then he got out the car, talked to these guys there, friendly for about 2 minutes. From picking him up in Long Beach, did you see a gun? She said no. And then she said, she mentioned let's get some food that you said you wanted to get. And then they ended up pulling up at the Marathon store on Slauson, which was not too far away from where they had just where Eric just saw some friends.
Now, she said it was only for 2 minutes, but who were these friends? Who were these people that he was talking to right here? You know, is this who gave him the pistola? Who is these people right here? They never got any. And if you pay attention to the transcripts too, the arguments, the statement that she originally gave to the prosecutor, right, was that there was another name mentioned into the allegations of Eric Holder asking Nip about snitching. Now, does this tie in with Mika's story? I don't know. You know what I mean? These are a lot of elements on the board now that, you know, you could tie together and you can make, you know, you can make some strong rope with, right? But I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. Y'all tell me down there in the comments what y'all think about these 3 videos. I ain't gonna make this hella long. I just wanted to get up on here and piggyback on those one time real quick and let y'all know what I'm thinking when I'm looking at some of this stuff right here and see if y'all see what I'm seeing, or am I tripping, you know what I mean? My non-affiliate ass, am I tripping on this shit right here? But yeah, man, this definitely ain't no open and shut case in my opinion. And whoever orchestrated all this and I'll put all this together right here, clearly they got some bread and they higher up, because they have to be working with the LAPD or the government or something of that sense right there, in my opinion, because there's no way that she got some immunity. She been wiped off the internet, moved, relocated. I mean, come on now. And Nina Boy made a great fact though. You know, the driver in the PNB Rock case, right? She got booked. She went upstate. She gotta go do a bid for that. How this old girl switch up her story, lie, said she didn't know he was a gang member, didn't know about the guns, didn't know what he was gonna do. All this immunity, dipped up out of here, fit the narrative, closed case. He admits to the murder, and now, you know what I mean? Here we are with the Black Sam interview, and we supposed to act like Black Sam's tripping, right? We supposed to act like Black Sam, like Cowboy in the video talking about maybe Black Sam didn't. How wouldn't he not known about if Biggie wasn't on the full press like that? That wasn't the issue. Why would that even be? He was talking about it at dinner. I mean, come on, he would have been clued in. Cowboy need to stop doing interviews at this point right now. That shit just looking ugly every time he get on some shit. More ammunition for us young YouTubers, you know. And I think a lot of the cast that's doing this shit is non-affiliates. So y'all need to stop trying to ride on me, because, you know, FYI, you know, just because I'm not affiliate don't mean I ain't been around all that shit in my life. You know, I've been around all that shit all my life. I've just elevated my thinking and my outlook to a whole lot of shit. You see, hustle now, bang later. Yeah, that's there for a reason. Hustle now, bang later. But you know, that's just my food for thought on this round right here. If y'all fucking with the video, smash that like button. Make sure y'all hit that sub button so you're notified when I drop these right here. And shit, as the stuff progresses, I'm gonna keep bringing y'all more heat. To the next one.